Okay, make sure that we are all good to go. Oh shit. CrazyRocky blue. Wrong thing. No, don't do that. Yeah, there we go. That's the CrazyRocky blue. This is not Smoking Sessions. This is CrazyRocky channel. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the CrazyRocky channel. This is not a series, so I can't say welcome back to a series, but just welcome back to a random fucking video. I know there's two questions on your mind right now. One would be, Rocky, did you hit your head? Do you know where you're at? Why the fuck are you in a different room? And that's because I am currently on the set of Smoking Sessions, this channel that me and my boy Jason Nova, we do reactions. If you have not seen it, definitely go give the channel a watch and a subscribe, because we post content daily over there. But my computer actually stopped working, so I couldn't record in my room today, so I'm using the set of Smoking Sessions. But luckily, that gives us access to something real cool here, because now we have two different fucking camera angles. We have this weird camera angle, and then we have this fucking weird camera angle. Second question, I said there's two questions. I know the other question on your mind, what is the furry looking condom thing on your microphone? This is a makeshift pop filter, because I wanted to hold the microphone since I'm going to be standing, but I don't have a pop filter to put over it. So I used the next best thing, which is a goddamn sock. Now, I know that you didn't click on this video to hear me talk about, you know, furry condoms on microphones and all that good shit. So let's just jump into exactly what it was that I wanted to talk about today. And that would be FerociouslySteph. Now, if you guys aren't aware of who this is, as I wasn't aware of who they are earlier, this is somebody that the community, commentary community and Twitch community and etc. have been kind of freaking out about over the past couple days. I had seen her on my timeline on Twitter, but I didn't pay much attention until one of my good friends, Ramen, he made a tweet about her, and I, you know, watched the clip and I was like, oh, this clip is awful, and da-da-da-da-da. Basically, she was talking about how Twitch was endorsing her. We're gonna get into the clip here in a second, and we're gonna watch all the clips that have been provided as evidence that she is a bad person for the community and etc. Now, here is what I was under the impression of. Everybody was saying that Twitch was endorsing her and that she was going to make these big changes to Twitch and all this stuff. So I kind of thought that she was like a head person at Twitch and that she was somebody who was making a bunch of executive decisions and all that. What it turns out is Twitch has now made a committee of their, you know, some people that are streamers, other people that appear maybe they're streamers, but they have things as experience, things such as experience in law, criminology, studying the effects of social media on teens, anti-bullying, all that type of stuff. So they have this committee of people that Twitch staff is going to be going to try to ask about their opinions, experiences, and take their ideas into, you know, mind when it comes to implementing new things into the Twitch community. Now, to me, this sounds dope. Why? Because there were several people on the committee, and FerociouslySteph happened to be one of them. However, she's not the only person on the committee, and from what I read, it doesn't seem like the entirety of the committee is like her, and it also appears that nobody else is really saying anything about anybody else on the committee. So we'll talk about the committee. We're going to also see FerociouslySteph's clips that people are freaking out about. And we're just going to go ahead and talk about what I think it means and what I think about the whole situation, because I think that people are kind of overblowing this, and it's really not that big of a deal. What it seems to me that they did for the committee is that they tried to get a bunch of different opinions and viewpoints, and like, yeah, we'll just go into more of that when we talk about the committee. But for now, let's go ahead and talk about the clips that everybody was freaking out about from FerociouslySteph. Welcome to the next fucking camera angle, boys. Let me put on this shit. This camera angle really shows you how fat I am, so if you're watching this far into the video, definitely leave a hashtag Rocky is fat in the comments below so I can get fucking I can get motivated to lose some weight. But I watched through this already because I wanted to see which clips this was from FerociouslySteph, and so this right here is FerociouslySteph. Okay, she is again part of the new committee for Twitch. Let's just hop into this.
Field at the highest level of play. is to not have voice chat, to not have people give up their linguistic profiles. I mean, and maybe you think, if you are a competitive gamer, which a lot of people have been like, Steph, you're not, you clearly know nothing about competitive play. Well,
Okay, so real quickly, the context for this clip obviously is that she's discussing competitive professional gaming, and she's discussing what she thinks are advantages and disadvantages. Now, for a little bit further clarification as well, what she is saying is that people don't communicate with her in video games because of who she is, I think, like because girl gamers or whatever are fucking railed against or whatever, when in reality, if you've been a guy online, especially if you played Xbox when you were a kid, like, you know damn well how hard it can be to be a fucking guy online, because you're just gonna have people talking about fucking raping you and raping your mother and all this other fucked up shit. So I don't think that she is correct on this point at all. I think she is completely incorrect. I think that no matter what, when you go online, you open yourself to ridicule because people are able to do so anonymously. And when you can do something anonymously, they're gonna do it. And there's no way to stop that. And the only way you can stop that is to get rid of the anonymity aspect, which is not a good thing either, because people feel safe on the internet. So yes, some people use that anonymity as a bad thing, but other people use it to explore these ideas and communities that they would never be able to explore in person. For example, some people are able to come out as gay online to other people in the LGBT community, and then in their own home life they wouldn't be able to come out as gay, or etc. So there's a lot of things that, if we think about it, anonymity is a positive thing, but it has its drawbacks. Now, again, the other thing too is people are gonna be fucked up online in voice chat, right? People are gonna say fucked up, horrible things. That doesn't mean you get rid of all of voice chat. Like, it's fucking stupid. Like, people are going to, I compare it to drugs. People are going to abuse drugs, but you can't just stop giving grandma her pain pills because some people abuse drugs. Now, that's what they're doing in regards to drugs right now, is they're stopping pain pills for people that really need it. But we're not going to get into the drug war because that's a whole other fucking topic for a whole other video. Point is, she's wrong. You can't fucking just get rid of voice chat because somebody wants to ridicule you. But at the same time, do I think her opinion is... First off, it's just her opinion. Nobody's actually genuinely, no gaming company is considering getting rid of voice chat, and Twitch doesn't control voice chat in games or not, right? So I don't understand why people are up in arms about this. This is just one stupid person's opinion. And even though she's on the Twitch community, like the Twitch committee board or whatever, she's not going to be able to change this type of shit. She can't change the way that games work. She would have to go and create her own game and be like, well, I'm not going to put voice chat, right? So I don't understand why people are so up in arms about this. Now, I suppose you could say, well, it shows that she is capable of having really bad ideas and bad takes, which, yeah, that's fine. But again, she is one person in a committee of several people. But let's go ahead and hop back into some of these clips
competition,
here.
By the way, y'all, competition requires you to get every advantage possible to become.
Yeah, and then so here, this is just a fallacy of logic. She's trying to say, well, no, I know what it means to be a pro gamer, because I know that it takes even 0.1% extra skill will put you in a leagues higher than somebody else, which is true, but that's just something that you could hear on the Joe Rogan podcast. You know what I mean? Like, that's not something that it takes a lot of knowledge about sports or regular sports or esports or anything to know that fact. So I think this is the main. I'm gonna skip a little bit past this clip here, because that was the main thing that people were pissed about, was the whole getting rid of voice chat because of bullying type thing. And I think I've pretty much already gone over what my thoughts are on that. This is just one stupid opinions person. I'm not gonna sit here and act like this person deserves to be canceled, or deserves a bunch of fucking hate, or deserves anything, or especially getting all the views that she's getting because she says shit like this. Like, I do fuck with the psychedelic tracer effect though from the green screen. All right, I will say that's kind of fire, but besides that, I just see a stupid person. Like, why are we all so pissed about this? This is just a clip of her being weird. Again, so apparently she's a furry and all this other shit. Look, furries are weird, and I don't get it, and I would never... I don't think I could be friends with a furry. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I could do it. But for me to tell this person, you're not allowed to do or think whatever the fuck you want to think, is not my nature. I'm not gonna tell you what you can say you are or can't say you are. I'm not, like, apparently she identifies as a deer. I'm not gonna call you a deer. I'm not gonna fucking say that you're a deer. That's not gonna happen. But am I gonna tell you that you can't call yourself a deer and have other people that are willing to call you a deer have that be a thing? Like, I'm not going to tell you what you can or cannot do. One thing you're going to learn about me real quickly if you're new to this channel is I am a libertarian all the way. Like, I don't give a fuck if you want to inject heroin or be called a deer or pretend that you're a fucking light bulb and you just sit there and have like a bunch of lights all over you all day, like Christmas lights, and wrap yourself in. I don't give a fuck. You do what you want to do. As long as you're not hurting other people or trying to take away other people's rights or, you know, emotionally or physically damaging other people. And emotionally, I mean like trauma type shit, as in pedophilia can emotionally you get what I'm saying? I'm not going to go deeper into that because you already get what I'm saying. As long as you are not like damaging another being in some way, then do what the fuck you want to do. I don't give a fuck. So this clip being here of her getting like head scratches or whatever from her girlfriend, I guess, I don't know, it's weird, sure, but am I gonna cancel this person for that? Do I give a fuck? No.
Pow pow. Get him, mods. Roar on him. Chomp him. Go full lion. Just
Okay, yeah, is she weird?
Eat 'em.
Yes.
Eat 'em
Do I
whole.
care? Not really.
You're never gonna come back unless you spend more time making a second account, but we'll ban that too. You better watch out.
She's just
Because
trolling.
I'm pretty cool.
What? This is just fucking. This is just. Okay, guys, listen. This, if an autistic person were to troll, this would be what happens. And I love people with autism, but I would imagine if an autistic person were trying to troll, this is exactly what they would do. Think about it. These people are pissed, so they're in her chat, and she is egging them on by being even weirder. And then being like, oh, well, you can make another account, but I'll ban that too. So they're gonna go make another account. Like, all she's doing is getting it so that her views stay up because people are coming in there to bash her, and then she's just fucking like, being comedic about it in her own way, and then so that just pisses people off further, and then they go and they make the other account and they sit there and they continue to give her a viewer, when in reality what you should be doing is, if you don't endorse this person and you don't like her ideas, don't go into her chat, don't give her the extra viewer, which pushes her up in the fucking leaderboards of whatever game she's playing so more people click on her and watch her. You are fucking up your own shit right now. Hey, I hate this person, but then you're like, let me give her more viewers. Like, what are you doing? The reason that she got on the committee in the first place is because she has drastically weird ideas and extreme ideas, but she probably had some sort of community, and all you're doing now is giving her more of a community. So she clearly knows what she's doing. She clearly understands that she's trolling because she's playing into the trolling, and she knows that sitting there dancing around is gonna get more people to come in there and fucking try to spam and put hate on her and all this other shit. So at the end of the day, if you don't like the opinions that she has or any of that extra shit, don't give her the viewer. So that was the pretty much the end of that clip that I wanted to show. Then we have the clip on Twitter that I initially watched, which is this one right here. Basically, Keem tweeted out, Twitch really need to put an end to this. It really is going to cause something like a Gamergate. I really believe this. Then in the replies, he said, for all you asking, answer female deer. Now, what does that mean? What does that mean, guys? What does that mean? What does that mean? That means that he posted this fucking clip from her goddamn stream, and everybody was asking, who is this bitch? Why? Because now they want to know exactly what's going on, and they want to know about this person and etc., which means all you're doing is putting her into more people's brains. You're spreading her name out there, and then all the furries and the people that do actually agree with her are gonna go watch her. They're gonna go support her. All you're doing is growing this bitch's channel, and I don't understand it for the fucking life of me.
But I'm hanging in there, and I'm not going anywhere. I have power. They can't take it away from me. And honestly, you know, there are some people that should be afraid of me, and that they are, because I represent moderation and diversity, and I'm gonna come for hurtful, harmful people. If you're a really shitty person, I'm gonna stand up against you. Period. And Twitch is endorsing me to do that. So.
Okay, now I can understand the concern with this. Anybody who says that I have power and you can't take it away from me, yeah, that's a bad thing. Like, nobody should ever say that, but clearly she's doing it with a big troll smile on her face the whole time, so she knows what she's saying is fucked up and is gonna get people upset and is gonna get people pissed. Why do you think she's almost laughing the entire fucking time and she's so giddy about it? Also, she says it as if Twitch gave her some sort of power. She does not have any moderation powers over who gets banned. She doesn't have any moderation powers over direct policy effects. She can't single-handedly change anything about Twitch. Twitch literally just made this committee that's about, oh hey, if we have some questions for you, we'll come ask you guys. And again, she's not the only person on the committee. It's called a committee for a fucking reason. So at the end of the day, she can't do anything. Nobody should be scared of her. Nobody should be scared of her. She is literally one of the several people that are on this fucking board. Now, if the entire committee is full of these people, like this, with her opinion, then you obviously have a valid point. But from what I saw earlier, it didn't look like the committee was just people like her. It looked like it was a diverse group of people and ideas. Now, and also, that's what people argue about. That's what people on the right or whatever, they're always talking about. Oh yeah, like, we want a diversity of ideas. But one fucking person gets that's of a diverse extreme opinion, gets put on a thing, and you're fucking sitting there just trying to cancel her. I don't understand. Like, if you want diversity of opinions, you're gonna get extreme opinions too. That's how it fucking works. And we do want diversity of opinions. Diversity of skin color and shit don't matter. It's diversity of opinions that matters, so that way we can have a bunch of different viewpoints. So I don't mind that she's on this fucking committee. Now, again, should she actually have any power where she could single-handedly go ban people? No, because it would turn into some Death Note type shit. But she's just one fucking person on this committee, which who knows if Twitch even is gonna take this committee seriously or not. Like, I don't understand. You people are just giving her more of a platform by exposing people who have her ideas to her, and then they're gonna go follow her and support her, give her more money, make her a full-time streamer, even more of a full-time streamer, all this other shit. So I don't understand what you guys think you're accomplishing by tweeting this shit out. Sure, is it scary for somebody to be like, oh, I have power and then you can't get rid of it, and you know, you're not going to be able to take it from me? Yes, it is. But she doesn't have any power. She's lying to begin with. She's just one person on a committee. Now, lastly, I said we were going to talk about the actual committee itself, themselves here. Now, first we have Alex Holmes. Alex is a deputy CEO at nonprofit The Diana Award, which is a legacy to Princess Diana's belief that young people have the power to change the world. He is the founder of the peer-to-peer support program Anti-Bullying Ambassadors, a network of trained young people dedicated to preventing peer-on-peer violence on and offline, and bullying, particularly in schools. So anti-bullying, look, I understand that people can say that anti-bullying, you know, kids are going to get bullied. That's true. Kids are going to get bullied. That is just a fact of life. But it is best to try to reduce that to as little as possible. You know, some bullying builds character, but, you know, sometimes it's absolutely just way over the fucking top. So I have no problem with somebody like this on the committee. Then we have Carnage, is a Twitch partner and one of the original variety streamers on Twitch. He plays most major releases in indie, blah blah, is happy, helpful, respectful. Now this dude, I don't know this dude, seems like a pretty average dude. I wish I could talk a lot about these people. I haven't, again, people have only been ragging on this one individual, which, let me just double check here. There's a total of 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. There's a total of 8 people on this fucking committee. You guys are pissed about one out of 8 people. 1/8 of the powers of the committee is what you guys are pissed about. She has 1/8 of the power of this committee. That's it. That's all she has. And you guys are pissed about it. And you guys are acting like she has some actual real power. How does that make any sense? Now, again, these people seem just like normal, fair people. Like, you know, she's pretty hot. I'd smash. The only person here that looks like has the ideology that she has. Besides that, we have some other Twitch streamers. We just have some professionals and all that shit. So I really don't understand why people are so up in arms about this one motherfucking person on this goddamn committee of 8 people. If it was 6 out of the 8 people, or even 4 out of the 8 people that were on the committee that you thought were SJWs or had SJW ideologies, I'd say, all right, that's fine. I get where you're coming from, and I would agree with you. We don't want that to be on the committee. I keep saying committee. We don't want half of the committee to have just one fucking opinion. We want there to be a diverse committee where they have a bunch of different opinions and they can throw them out there and Twitch can see a bunch of different viewpoints. And I don't mind having one person with an SJW ideology on the committee. Right? One person is not going to sway the opinion of the entire committee. One person is not going to make Twitch just fucking say, yes, we're going to go with this one person. If they wanted to have an SJW at the helm of things, they would have just hired her on for advice by herself, right? They probably figured, okay, we want a group that has a bunch of different viewpoints. Let's go ahead and get this person who does have some extreme views, but then the SJWs, they can at least be like, all right, well, we have one, right? They can at least say, they can at least honestly say they have a diverse opinion base committee, and that's not a bad thing. I really don't mind it. So maybe I'm missing something here. If I am, definitely let me know. Again, I understand why people don't like her comments about power. I understand all this, but she doesn't really have any power to begin with. Like, I get the fear, but I think it's just misplaced. I think it's just not... I just don't think that there's anything to really be fearful about here. I just really don't. So, that's all I had to say. Pretty much during this goddamn video. If you like the new setup of having the 2 cameras, definitely let me know. I didn't put them to use as much as I'd like to, or I'd like to have done in this video, but I'll definitely try to put them to use more in the following videos. And if you guys like this setup, then I'll probably just start recording in this room more. You know, I hope you guys enjoyed my opinion on this. If you guys want to see any more content like this, or also music that I have made, you can check out my channel and subscribe for more content like this in the future, and, you know, for more music and stuff like that. As I mentioned at the beginning, I have a channel named Smokin' Sessions with my boy Jason Nova. You can go ahead and subscribe to that as well. The link is in the description, and we post daily over there. I'm going to try to get more content out on a regular basis on the main channel here, so we'll definitely see how that goes. And oh my god, I'm out of breath from this goddamn video. I need to lose weight, guys. I think that's the moral of the story here. You can also follow me on Twitter, Twitch, all that shit. Links in the description to that as well. And that's pretty much it. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye. I said bye in case the mic didn't pick that up.